Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
Another random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show. How's it going?
All right, hidden gems.
Yeah, all right. Hidden gems for this week. I am going to go with. Oh, this is so rough. I'm gonna go with a cartoon. Man, where am I? Fuck, I really have nothing. I'm racking my brain here trying to figure out what I'm going for. Fuck. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with a cartoon. It's a cartoon we've talked about a few times, but it's never been picked as a hidden gem. The original Tick.
That's actually really good.
It is one of my favorites to revisit. I would love to find them on DVD.
Really, they only had some slight issues.
Yeah, and that was more in the airing.
No, not that. Character issues.
Oh yeah, and that was rights holders to characters.
Manny Kawa became a superhero.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like where they couldn't use fucking American Made as American Made.
The cartoon was right. It was American Made.
Arthur, Tick,
Sewer Urchin.
Yep.
Deflator Mouse, which translates to the field mouse.
Yeah. I fucking love the Tick.
The shows. Neither of the shows used American Made or Deflator Mouse.
No, yeah, they.
Okay, my hidden gem, Twister.
Oh, great movie. Great fucking movie.
It's one of the few Helen Hunt movies.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else
right.
that she's been in movie-wise. Like, I can think of two things that I enjoyed Helen Hunt in. Twister and Mad About You. And that's fucking it.
And Mad About You is...
And she wasn't the thing that I enjoyed in Mad About You the most. I actually liked all the side characters. Fucking Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt were like the worst.
Right.
I loved their friends. The dog was more entertaining than those two were on that fucking show. But if without that show, we wouldn't have like Richard Kind or Stephen Wright getting a lot of the love that they got later in their careers.
All right, so...
But yeah, Twister. Good flick.
Yeah, I actually... One of my favorite characters, I can't think of his name, but he's been in a couple other things. I'll start with the newest of the... They're both older. The newer of the two, Spin City.
Okay, yeah, you're talking Alan Rock.
And the other one is... Ferris Bueller, you're my hero.
Yep, fucking Alan Rock. It's fucking Alan Rock. He's the man.
You realize it's him.
No. Dude, did you see him in the new Exorcist series that had come out?
No, I haven't watched it.
He's the fucking main character in that. He's the main fucking priest. I didn't know it was him until like the third episode in. I was like, what the fuck am I... Is that the smart ass from Spin City? Like, that was the first thing that came to mind, because that's who he is to me. He's the smart ass on Spin City. Stuart on Spin City.
Right. Even though
Cameron is what most people recognize him as.
To me, I watch so much Spin City.
Same.
That I do see him as... What, Stuart Bondak or something?
Stuart Bondak.
Bondak.
Good fucking dude, yeah. Did you know he's from Cleveland, Ohio? It doesn't surprise me with the amount of sarcasm that pours out of that guy that he's from Ohio. I mean, fuck's sake.
But you watch stuff like I said.
Fucking Young Guns 2. He was one of the fucking best parts of Young Guns 2, dude. Fuck, seriously.
You're like, Young Guns 2. Twister. You're like, that's the same dude.
Yeah, fucking Star Trek Generations.
He
was in fucking Star Trek Generations. That's all I gotta say. Like, name me another person who can go from fucking Star Trek, or from Young Guns to Star Trek to fucking Speed in a year's time.
And
4 years' time.
It doesn't look like himself in anything.
No. Nope.
You're like, that's Cameron? What?
What the fuck? What? Yeah.
That's Steele-Rhoads?
Yeah. Or his episode of Scrubs, dude. He was amazing in that episode of Scrubs. Fuck, dude. I'm scrolling through shit going, yeah, I remember these. Fringe, he was great in Fringe.
You know, Candyman?
The movie?
The Candyman from the movies.
Yeah.
He was in...
He's Wishmaster. Or he was in Wishmaster as the security guard.
Right. That's obvious. Because they even said we got 3 people cameoing.
In this movie, yeah.
Or showing up in this movie.
Right.
And it's 3 horror legends. And it was...
Robert Englund. Kane Hodder, and Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, yes. Alright, so... But... He was in... Star Trek... Next Generation.
Yes!
Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And...
Dude, all kinds of fun.
Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
He was in 3 episodes of Next Gen. Like 2 episodes of DS9.
Yeah.
And the characters he played in Next Gen
showed back up in
DS9.
Yeah.
But he played another character
in
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. He played an adult version of Jake.
Right.
Yes.
And then...
Well, dude, I'm on his fucking filmography right now. Seriously. I'm going to run through some of these movies. He was in Platoon. He was fucking Sergeant Warren in Platoon. He was the fucking main teacher in Lean On Me. You remember that fucking movie? I remember that fucking movie, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's Candyman? 2 years later, fucking Night of the Living Dead. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. He was in that fucking, the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Fuck. Bad. He was in The Rock. He was in Wishmaster. Fucking Final Destination. Smallville. For fuck's sake.
Then he did a lot of horror movies.
Oh yeah, loads of horror movies. He voiceovers. He's the voice of Darkseid in the DCEU. Or DCAU.
Right.
Then you start looking at his fucking... He was in The Crow. He's the fucking right-hand man to fucking the main bad guy in The Crow. The black dude? That's the fucking...
Knife dude?
No. The fucking one in the suit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fucking him. Dude, like, he is all over the fucking spectrum as far as acting goes. He can be anything. He is a fucking chameleon. Both of those guys are fucking chameleons. And that's the kind of shit, like, those are the actors that I love to follow the careers of, because it's like, I can't believe this is the same guy.
Right.
Like, Gerard Butler's another one. He is on the fucking spectrum of acting from... He's done everything from fucking rom-coms to fucking regular comedies to action, horror, fucking fucking period pieces, historically accurate shit, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
But he gets no... Well, where is he now? Where's the love for fucking Gerard Butler now? Like, why the fuck isn't he in the talks of being anything in the MCU? Do you know who I'd make him in the MCU? Fucking Apocalypse. He's got the voice for it. He's got that deep... When he goes fucking mean and deep in his fucking voice, he sounds like the cartoon version of Apocalypse.
Actually, I would think about making him Doom.
Oh, dude, he would make a fucking amazing Dr. Doom. Especially against fucking John Krasinski from fucking The Office as Mr. Fantastic. Because they flat out have confirmed that that's who they want. Because even in the new comic books of Fantastic Four, he looks like John Krasinski.
Is that the guy?
Jim from The Office.
I don't watch The Office. I don't really watch The Office. I didn't think it was that. I didn't think the American version was that funny.
Thank you for fucking... Thank you for specifying. Because a lot of people be like, hey, fuck you.
I watched season 1 of the British version. And I know it's the same, word for word. It's the same.
Right.
But the British is funnier.
Yes, it is. Very much so. See, this is what they got him looking like. What Mr. Fantastic looks like now in the comics,
anyway,
right?
I was gonna say, is that the guy that because him
and his wife will be playing
right? His wife.
Yep. This is the fan art of them as Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, and I'm in. I'm looking at that and I'm like, I'm fucking in. It doesn't give credit to who fucking made this, but these two as Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, fucking hands down, yes. Honestly, the only person I would want to come back as any of the fucking characters is Michael Chiklis is the Thing. Like, he was the best fucking version of Ben Grimm you could ask for.
Right. Actually, people are so hypocritical of that movie.
Oh, yeah.
And
I refuse to fucking say that's a bad movie because I was entertained. Thoroughly entertained.
Right, and damn it.
Julian McMahon. An amazing, the perfect Doctor Doom. If the writing had been different and they gave him his proper origin story,
right,
he'd have been perfect. He'd have been the character is even the fact that they didn't give him the original story, he still played Doctor Doom fucking perfect.
Right.
Couldn't have been better. Honestly, there was nobody in that movie except for Mr. Fantastic where I was just like, eh. He was the only one where I was just like, meh.
Right. Yeah.
He's too fucking cardboard, and he should be rubber. You know what I mean? He didn't feel like Mr. Fantastic. If Julian McMahon, the other guy from Nip Tuck would have been a better fucking Mr. Fantastic, and they would have had the chemistry. Right. Because they work with each other. They would have known how to play off each other and shit. But I don't even know the fucking dude's name. I can remember the other fucking... I can remember Julian McMahon, Michael Chiklis, Jessica Alba, and Chris Evans like fucking nobody's business, but I don't fucking remember who that asshole was. I haven't seen him in anything since that I know of. That movie was... Dude, we watched the 94 one together, didn't we?
No.
It's on YouTube if you ever want to fucking check it out.
You started up.
It's actually really good. It sticks to the comic books really well. For only having $1 million to make the fucking thing, they did a fantastic job. No pun intended. And fucking pun intended.
Okay, so from Nip Tuck, the other guy was Dylan Walsh.
Thank you, yes. Dylan Walsh he'd have made a perfect fucking... Wasn't that the character's name of... Yeah, he'd have made an amazing Mr. Fantastic. Put the gray streaks in his fucking hair. Telling you, he'd have been perfect. Wasn't Dylan Walsh the character of Jason Priestley's character in 90210? Wasn't he Dylan Walsh in that show?
No.
You sure? Oh no, it was Luke Perry's character. My bad. Oh no, and that was Dylan McKay.
Don't.
Dylan McKay and Brendan Walsh. I meshed them together.
You got to mesh together.
I meshed together. Yep.
Ione Grufford.
Yep. Oh, Ian Grufford. Yeah, that's right, Ian Grufford.
The O is silent?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Ione.
Yeah, I would have went with Ione. Sounds better than fucking... Yeah, no, yeah, but he was just fucking terrible.
He looks the part.
He looks the part, but he was just fucking he was just a cardboard cutout of a fucking character. And, I don't know. Mr. Fantastic's not really that hard of a character to fucking get right. Be smart, use big words, show emotions. He did the big words and acted smart, but there was no emotion. He was just...
I want to see them do part of the comic book story where there was actually two Mr. Fantastics now. But the second one is really evil, and
I know what one you're talking about. What run you're talking about. I would love to see that.
He doesn't go by Mr. Fantastic. He goes by.
Hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it right here. Maker.
The Maker.
Yeah, the Maker. Evil Mr. Fantastic, the Maker. Yeah.
To a certain point, it's true. something that's really true is what is from Angel. What is it that makes the evil people when people turn evil just ups the IQ points?
Good question. Good fucking question. Good fucking question. I have no idea.
Because Angelus
gets way smarter.
Is way smarter than Angel.
I guess that's just media. The media's way of saying that fucking smart people are evil. Not that evil people are smart, but smart people are evil. You know, a way to keep people stupid in an offhanded way.
Even when Tony Stark goes bad,
he gets smarter.
He gets smart.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, you bring up we're talking Fantastic Four and supervillains and shit, and you bring up Tony Stark. I have a great idea for a Phase 5 or Phase 6 movie called The Illuminati, where Professor X, Mr. Fantastic, fucking Vision, Doctor Doom,
and Namor
get together to go get Tony.
Actually, Namor turned
it down.
But he's still part of the series.
Right. Well, he begrudgingly became a member. Like
I think he became a member to actually keep an eye
on them. Yeah.
On the rest of them.
But use all of those Illuminati members to devise a plan to go back and revive Tony that much later. Give Robert some time off from being Tony Stark, but fucking do have a time travel thing where they go back and get him and make the legit Illuminati and
I pretty much.
But they need to have everybody introduced in.
Right. So after that, you could do it. Because guess what?
It's comic books.
Well, not just that. By that point, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be like, yeah, I need some more money.
Right. Well, he already. I saw a thing with him and Joe Rogan where Joe was like, dude, they introduced time travel. They could easily just go back and get you. And the look on fucking Robert's face of, fuck, he's right. Awesome. He's just like, I think you've just written me back into the fucking series, dude. If you want to come and be a part of this, I'm down. And Joe was like, yeah, I'll hit the clacker board. I don't care. And I'm sitting there going, no, dude. I want Joe Rogan as, like, Avalanche. Bald, good at hand-to-hand combat, really doesn't have to do anything other than go, Urgh! Doesn't have to do any speaking lines because Avalanche doesn't talk. Pyro does all the talking for them. So you just have Joe Rogan stand around and fucking look tough, and then just go, Urgh!
Who are you going to have play Bob?
Oh, easy, dude. I would get the guy that did the fucking X-Men Wolverine Origins because him before he became Blob looks like hit Blob before he became Blob. So, I mean, he worked. And then in the fat suit, it was just like...
That was the only character they got right?
No, they nailed Bishop, or not Bishop, fucking Will.I.Am's character. I was really surprised that the dude from Black Eyed Peas was in that movie and was good. I was just like, wait a minute, what? Holy crap. That's surprising. But yeah, he's the only one that they nailed completely perfectly in every bit of it.
So, speaking of comic books, and I said it on the last episode about the video that was about short superheroes.
Yeah. That was the probably from Top 10 Nerd, wasn't it?
I think so.
I fucking love that channel. Shout out to Top 10 Nerd if you ever need a couple of people to stand in front of a green screen and talk shit. We'll come to Canada.
So one of them was from an underrated team from Alpha Flight.
Oh, fucking a bounce boy?
Puck.
Cannonball's who I was thinking of, because Cannonball, or was it Cannonball? No, who's the little rubber motherfucker? He's just a fat, round little rubber ball that bounces off of shit.
You're probably thinking Puck too, but...
Probably, I just remember him in a different form. I remember him from the comic.
He's the shortest one.
Yeah. That's the one. I'm just going to go
I'm going to guess that because... I'm guessing...
Yep.
Because he I'm guessing he took his name, Puck.
Yeah, from being hockey and
hockey,
being Canadian. And
right.
Anyways, that's a fucking franchise. That's a group that needs a movie.
Right. Anyways, they messed up his origin. A writer came in and messed up his origin.
Right.
The reason he's short and he's got headaches, migraines and stuff is because he's got dwarfism.
Right.
And that's a side effect. The migraines and stuff is a side effect of the dwarfism.
Yeah.
But this writer that didn't know shit came in and changed that. And made him have the certain powers and the migraines and stuff because it was magically in. Like, what? You're fucking shit up.
Right.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah, he originally had no superpowers and was a dwarf. That was his fucking thing. He was really good at hand-to-hand combat, various fucking acrobatics and gymnastics.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, they don't give credit to who fucked him up. Rough, man. That's rough. But John Byrne's original version of Puck was amazing. John Byrne...
I would love to see Alpha Flight.
I would love to see John Byrne sit down and get to write some of these fucking movies.
I would love to see Alpha Flight.
Actually, dude, yes. He should... Fucking... Why aren't they fucking going and getting the good guys that made these characters what they were? Like, I understand getting directors that know what they're doing that ways, but writing-wise, come on. We don't need the modern guys. Go get Chris Claremont. Go fucking get Jeff Byrne. Go get fucking Frank Miller. Go get these guys to write the fucking scripts. You'll have what you will sell. You'll have what people want.
Right.
Dude, just go get Chris Claremont and say, please write us an X-Men script. Please write us some X-Men. Just it doesn't even have to be what you wrote before. Just write us some X-Men. Just anything. Because those boys are all fucking genius.
Let's go give them certain specifications.
Right.
Because fit X-Men into the MCU.
Yes.
Tell them that. Here, do what you want.
WandaVision is actually going to be the first mentions of mutants. They're finally going to... Vision is going to call her a mutant. A child of the atom. And that's where the origin is going to start in the MCU. And I don't mind that.
I don't either. But yeah, give... like I said, give
those classic writers a shot to fucking take their throne back.
Right.
And I have nothing against John Michael Bendis and fucking Joss Whedon. Those are some great fucking writers. They really are.
Right.
But let the characters fucking become the characters that we once fell in love with. You know, the guys that made them.
All right. I get Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon is great
at group writing.
Right,
same with John Michael Bendis. His run on AVX with Joss Whedon was fucking amazing. They're great. But we have movie writers writing these scripts, and that's not what we need.
No,
because comic books in and of themselves are fucking storyboards for movies. Just open the goddamn comic book and go, that.
I want this is the storyboard.
Yeah.
And put the comic book up.
You see where I'm going with this.
Yes.
But fucking go get those original writers, because yes, there are going to be things that need to be tweaked a little bit and modernized a little bit and changed for modern era. Just different little twists to make you keep on the fucking edge of your seat. But there are characterization flaws. If Chris Claremont had been writing the original X-Men movies, we wouldn't have the problems we have with the continuity.
I would put Claremont or Jim Lee.
Yeah, I was going to say Jim Lee. Actually, for Jim Lee, honestly, DC. He did all of his best work with DC. He really did. He made the DC characters that were shit really fucking good. Kevin Smith the same.
I'm sorry, but really, Jim Lee hit the X-Men And basically, in the height, he was the writer during the height of X-Men.
That's true. That's true.
Claremont, don't get me wrong, Claremont is great.
Oh, yeah. He's a great broad stroke guy. He was the one that fucking initiated a lot of the main storylines and then let his other writers go nuts on him. Like, he came up with Dark Phoenix. Jim Lee wrote Dark Phoenix. What, isn't that how that one went?
No,
those guys work together a lot, though.
Yes, but really, Claremont, I think, was done with X-Men, and then Jim Lee pretty much stepped in.
Maybe. Yeah. All I know is Jim Lee has a great way of
Jim Lee did
fixing fucking characters.
Jim Lee did like the Fatal Attractions storyline.
You know what he's doing right now? You know what Jim Lee is doing right now? He's the chief creative officer of DC Comics. Dude, you're chief creative officer and you're making these shit movies are getting by you. The fuck, bro?
Right.
Get your ass on fucking set and show these people how the fucking shit's done. Jim Lee should direct one of these fucking movies, god damn it.
He probably did. Shazam.
Right. Right? I don't think he has any... No, he's all bibliography. He's all about the comics themselves. Nothing outside of the comic books themselves. Which is sad, because he's so much better than that. Yeah, no, he did the art, and Claremont did the writing of the X-Men in their peak era. He was the artist at that point. He hadn't shifted over to writing. He shifted to writing when he Wildcats. He left and went to Image to fucking start writing and made Wildcats and Gen 13. That's why I fucking love Gen 13. I did not know that was a Jim Lee property. That makes so much fucking sense now. But he's the one that did Hush, dude, of the Batmans. Come on, like that is one of the best fucking Batman stories ever.
Right.
Like
you know what? Do a Gen 13 comic or movie.
Yes. Who has that now? Is that still Wildstorm?
That'd be DC.
Nope, it's Wildstorm. They're technically imprints for DC Comics, but they are their own banner.
Yeah, so it's technically DC.
It would be, dude.
Technically, it's DC.
Fuck it, dude. Give me Gen 13 versus Lobo. Give me Gen 13 versus fucking Lobo. That's what I want to fucking see. Here's our picks. Fantasy fucking movies. Like, versus movies that we know, like I just did right there, we'll never see. Like, it'll never fucking happen. No one in Hollywood will fucking greenlight these fucking ideas. Go.
I don't know. I'd just say Gen 13.
Yeah, that one will never get a green light.
I'm not going to do versus.
Just shit will never see the light of day. They would never see the light of day or shit you would want to see.
Gen 13.
Gen 13 would be great. I want to see... I really want to fucking see a Wildcats movie. I fucking do.
All right. I don't think it's going to get a green light. The Max.
No. But there is a lot of... I don't know, dude. I
don't think... For movies, I don't think it's going to get green light.
Yeah, after Aeon Flux flopped like it did, the liquid television shows are going to be a little bit before it's good. It'll happen. It will happen. Just not anytime soon.
I just don't see it.
It'll have to be the... Well, with Channing Tatum having fucking been bounced off of fucking Gambit and that being the other role he really wanted to play, fuck, dude, fingers crossed.
I just don't see it happening.
A good Dragon Ball movie. Fuck. A good live-action Dragon Ball. Please give me one, and it'll never happen. Evolution fucking ruined that.
Yeah.
God, I hate that fucking movie. And I liked Dragon Ball.
They fucked that up so bad.
So bad. Oh, my final one, you're going to be like, God damn it, I should have used that one unless you get it first.
Alright, what do we have?
I've got Wildcats, and, you got the Max, and I got,
Gen 13.
And you got Gen 13, I got, Dragon Ball.
Alright. How about...
one more.
The Pit.
The comic, right?
Right.
Yeah.
P-I-T-T.
Yep. Fuck, dude, that would be hard to get greenlit. Just in general, that fucking story.
Like I said, it's stuff that we know that's never going to get green.
Right.
So,
And mine, I will never happen in a live action form. They fucking learned their lesson with Mario Brothers. I want a Legend of Zelda movie, and it's never going to happen. Nintendo flat out said we will never let another one of our properties go for a fucking movie again. And I'm just so upset because I really fucking want a Legend of Zelda movie. It could be done so well. You could do an entire franchise of it. And you don't even have to have the same actors in the next movies because Legend of Zelda, once the first story is done, hundreds of years have to pass before the hero of time is born again. Come on, just give me one. Just give me fucking Majora's Mask. I just want the moon to crash into the earth. Or at least have that vision and then him wake up and then, like, the movie starts. But just something. Fuck. Don't let Mario Brothers ruin video game movies forever. And don't let you Bowl make any more, please. If you've ever seen a bad video game movie that wasn't Mario Brothers, odds are it's you Bowl that was responsible for it.
Right.
Or Wes Anderson.
I don't think I've actually seen a good video game based movie.
Have you seen Warcraft?
No.
That was actually a really good one, but you have had to have played the first 3 before they became an MMO RPG, because they really just nailed the entire lore of Warcraft in that movie. That was one that gave me hope that Legend of Zelda could be done right, because it's like, someone knows how to make a comic book movie or a video game movie there's like a fantasy action drama, like it's all there. There's fucking hordes. It's great.
Or like, Resident Evil or
nope. Those aren't based on the games. Those are based on the books.
Right. First off, it's based on the books. Secondly, I didn't like the first one.
I did, because it was based on the book. It was extremely accurate to the first book.
I didn't read the... I never played the games, didn't read the books, and I saw everything a mile away.
Right.
Like, it's too predictable.
Yeah. But did you stick in for any of the other movies, or just watch the first one and bail?
I didn't watch the second one. I've seen 3, the third...
The second one they did a really great job of making it feel like Resident Evil 3 the game.
It seemed like it was like the third book too.
Yeah, it was, because the first movie is actually the first 2 books, and then they skip all the Raccoon City Police Department stuff that they did in the second game, because that wasn't in any of the books. They had to make that specifically for a game.
But I think they skipped part of the second book.
Yeah, they did. But only because that was a flash forward that happened later in the fourth movie.
It seemed like they were missing stuff in between.
No, they covered it.
Anyway,
because in the second book they do a jump forward to them in the desert, and then the reveal that it was all just them. The first book was just them reminiscing in the desert, and then they go back to reminiscing. So they do that, but it's in like the fourth movie that's them in the desert talking about shit from old, and then a little portion.
I've seen like the third, fourth, maybe the fifth.
I've seen the first 4, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until they're done with all these, and then fucking watch them all, because they're
we have them all.
Nice. I'll watch them then. I like Mila Jovovich though.
The only thing only reason I would want to watch the second one is because Killswitch Engage does the song of that.
Yep. CKY has a couple of good songs on that one too.
But I wasn't a fan. I heard
House of the Dead sucked. I actually have heard nothing but good things about Sonic.
I heard Silent Hill.
Silent Hill was fucking amazing.
Actually, I heard that's not right.
Depends on what you're basing it on.
There's like 2 other movies, isn't there?
Yeah, there's Silent Hill and Silent Hill Revelations, and both of them are fucking excellent. Because they take what Silent Hill is and make a movie of it. They don't try and tell.
I hope
they don't try and tell the comic or the game's story in the movie.
Sonic, I don't think is. I think is more based off like the cartoons, and not the movie or games.
Actually, it's both. They wanted to base it more on the cartoons. That's why they did the design that they did.
But once they come to Earth,
our planet, yeah, that's where the cartoon portion comes in. But they do actually have an entire section of it that is supposed to be in the game realm. He starts at Green Hill Zone.
I want to see it.
I do too. I'm in.
Because
after Detective Pikachu, I actually have hopes that some video game movies will be good.
Not just that, but it's Jim Carrey.
Right? That's the other thing. I was like, dude, I love Jim Carrey. And for him to get back into acting after saying, I'm done with this shit, to do Sonic the Hedgehog, he had to have wanted to do this movie. It wasn't for money. And then to have fucking James Marsden, the fucking Cyclops, being the fucking sidekick to Sonic, I'm just like, okay, I'm in. I'm kind of in. I want to see this. They like just give me. They say to wait and watch all the way through the credits because there's a fucking tag at the end, and all just fingers crossed for Tails or Knuckles, please. Just Tails or Knuckles. That's all I'm asking.
I would say Tails for
the second one.
So you
and then part 3, fucking Knuckles.
Knuckles for 3.
Yep. Or actually, because in the cartoons, Mighty and Ray actually were first to Tails and Knuckles. Because I didn't know that. I thought Mighty and Ray were added on for Sonic Mania. Turns out that those two were in a Japanese-only game that the cartoons were based on thereafter. And I'm just like, wait, what? There's a game I never got to play, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Wait, what? And they're exactly the same as they are in Sonic Mania. Wait, what? Why are you sitting on this shit? Why the fuck did we not get an American release of this game? Why the fuck am I only hearing of these characters 20 years later, 30 years later?
Maybe you're almost 40.
Damn near, probably. But, like, yeah, no. There's
35. I'd say probably about 30. Your age.
Yeah. Well, no. The first Sonic game hit in 89, so 31 years. But actually, Sonic existed 2 years before that in another game.
And you said the one was before Sonic.
Before Sonic 2.
Okay.
It came out between Sonic and Sonic 2, and it was an arcade-only Japanese release of Sonic the Hedgehog, but it had 2 other characters, so you could play 3 at the same time. And I'm just like...
What?
Why did we not get this? The fuck? I feel ripped off.
Yeah.
But Sega's great for ripping off their customers. Fuck it. We did our picks, our hierarchies. Like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies.
Until next time.
Keep random.
And
Peace.
Among worlds.